Well, guys, I'm absolutely disgusted with the mainstream media. I'm absolutely disgusted with NBC. The shooter of children, Catholic children, praying. NBC, guess they do, man. They actually make an apology to the trans shooter of children. Yes, folks. NBC corrected their article, folks, with a footnote. They wanted you to know that they actually respected the pronouns of the killer of children, folks, of Christian children. What a despicable company, man, NBC is. But you know what, man? The left, man, when people on the right and Christians actually sent prayers to the families of these dead children, the left didn't want to hear it, man. They didn't want to hear it. But the left wants you to respect the pronouns of this. I'm going to watch what I say, guys. I almost slipped my tongue and lost this channel. I almost did it. But yet and still, guys, NBC wants you to respect pronouns of this murderer. I'm pretty sure, guys, it's pretty hot where Robert Westman is actually at. Someone raped this person, man. Something was not right. He was not living in reality, folks. And he did say that he didn't want to be trans anymore. Man, the media, man, is so... This is why the mainstream media is dead, folks. This is why the mainstream media is dead. They are despicable. Absolutely despicable, folks. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Over here on the Post Millennial, NBC issues correction for misgendering Minnesota trans Catholic school shooter. I can't believe this, guys. I cannot believe this, but they did. I mean, right here it says correction, August 29, 2025. A previous version of this article used the wrong pronoun for the shooter. She used female pronouns. What? I mean, I thought this was a joke, but it's not. It's right here. It's right here on this article, folks. Right here on this article. I mean, this is just unbelievable, man. Now, I don't know if in this article they went back and corrected everything. I'm not really sure. But they are referring to the person as Robin Westman. Now, the name was actually legally changed to Robin Westman, but he was born Robert Westman. And I'm just doing a quick scan right here, folks, to see if they actually, they're using her now. Like in this part right here, it says Westman, who died by suicide after shooting, was a trans woman and had been a student at Annunciation. And they use her mother, Mary Grace Westman, had once worked at the school. So they went back and changed the pronouns. So I'm pretty sure that at first they probably had his mother. Okay. Now this was a male, folks. Make no mistake about it. This was a male that did this. This person did not want to be trans anymore. You know what, folks? The left has blood on their hands. The left has blood on their hands. I mean, wow. This is just unreal. This is unreal, folks. That NBC now is stooping this low and respecting the pronouns, the preferred pronouns of a mass murderer. 18 people, folks, got shot. 18 people got shot by this person. But NBC wants you to know, hey, we respect the pronouns. We respect the pronouns. So obviously they went back and they took out the he, hims, I guess, and put in the she, hers. This is unreal, man. And by the way, NBC is getting cooked. They're getting cooked online. They're finding out, folks. Look here. Tim Pool puts out, NBC apologizes to mass shooter for misgendering. You best start believing in horror stories. You're in one. Yeah, because Mediaite has it right there. NBC issues correction after using the wrong pronoun for mass shooter. She used female pronouns. This is crazy. Look at the comments here, man. Gunther Eagleman, we live in a clown world. Yeah. We still have many people, man, that are just loonies. I mean, we're still not completely a sane country anymore. Yeah. A correction is not apology. This is why no one's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's crazy. This is crazy. What about this one right here, man? Wait, this is from MSNBC. Now they're talking about, so this is, I haven't seen this clip right here, I don't believe. I'm going in fresh, guys. So let's play this here. Here we go.
We continue to follow the breaking news of the deadly shooting at a church in Minneapolis where 2 children were killed and six more children are in critical condition, along with others who were injured in this shooting. But we now have an identification on the shooter. Let me bring in MSNBC's Mark Santia along with Christopher O'Leary, a former FBI counterterrorism official. All we knew up until this point, Mark, the brief description we got at the press conference was early 20s, wearing black clothing, cargo-like pants, but now we know who this person is.
You're right, Chris. And according to multiple senior law enforcement officials briefed on this matter, they say federal law enforcement has identified the Minneapolis church shooter as Robin Westman. Now, police have said publicly that Robin Westman is in their 20s with a limited criminal history. NBC News has confirmed with those same law enforcement officials that the suspect left behind videos that were posted online. There were writings that referenced suicide as well as extremely violent thoughts and ideas. There was an apology to their family and a handwritten sketch of the interior layout of a church. Now, Chris, it's not clear or confirmed if that sketch, that individual sketch, is the church where the shooter eventually opened fire, but that's what we know right now. So Robin Westman has been identified by federal law enforcement as the shooter.
Yeah, I kept referring to Robin Westman as like they. Yeah. Look at this next one, guys. Oh, wow. Holy hell. At NBC News actually corrected because they used the wrong pronouns. These propagandists, I should actually say, are truly sick and evil. I completely agree. Erica Knight here. NBC actually corrected their story to make sure the Catholic school shooter, a deceased male transgender domestic terrorist, was called she 17 times in one article. Wow. Children were slaughtered, Catholics targeted, but NBC made sure the pronouns were right. Yeah. What a despicable company, folks. NBC is. What a despicable company they are. Not to be. NBC News apologizes for misgendering mass shooter who targeted little kids. Yeah. Now here. We're on the apologize to dead trans kid killer for using male pronouns part of the timeline. NBC issues correction for misgendering Minnesota trans Catholic shooter. Wow. Wow. I believe that the mainstream media should actually be apologizing to Christians and Catholics because they came after you if you actually prayed for the family of these victims. They came after you. And other leftists, man, were doubling down on the trans thing. They didn't care about the dead children. They didn't care. I mean, this is truly sick, man. Truly, truly sick. NBC should be really, really ashamed of themselves. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.